So X
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, friends. This is E3 2018, and I'm here with Nate, or I will be here with Nate, when he gets here. He normally would have to work today, but their store's computer caught on fire. Right now we're just watching the IGN pre-roll footage. We got 4 conferences today to go through. I don't know if IGN will be doing all of them. I don't know if we're going to be doing straight reaction or not. I know it's kind of a bother not to see our faces, but it lets us really talk. And this is more for people who want to hear our opinions on what's going on, rather than directly watch the footage. There's a lot of places to watch the footage without any interruption. This is a place for you to watch the footage with lots of interruption. Just want to make that clear. That's what we are about here. And also, we're only streaming on YouTube today, which is, I know, it's a bit annoying, but, well, you know, can't really do much else, I'm afraid. Not here, not today. Later on, we will have a chance to get in a little more of the footage. We'll turn the sound back on at that time. We'll just hang out, and we completely missed the last day or so of E3 coverage, thanks to my sister deciding to get married during E3, which is very inconsiderate of her. That said, we have watched the conferences. I've seen the EA one, and then both me and Nate saw the other two, the Bethesda conference. I guess the other 3, because turns out Devolver Digital's wasn't just a joke this year. It was still a joke, but it also actually revealed some new games, and some of them look pretty cool. I think Nate was more interested in them than I was, but yeah, I'm down for it. And then we all saw the Microsoft one while we were there. So that's pretty cool. Let's start with the EA conference. Boy, you know, EA has always been kind of boring because they have a lot of sports stuff they gotta talk about, so they gotta do the sports thing. The sports. Always the sports. Always, forever the sports. And, you know, sports are fine and all, but just not for me. I don't really care. Gotta be honest, do not care. Oh, yeah, and we are streaming only on YouTube today. Jaden did not give me his little password. Needed to see the rest of it. It's a bit annoying. But alright. Oh well, that's fine, As long as we have the ability to get through this. You know, I wonder if I can just, let me try something here while we've got nobody watching this. We're gonna resize this. How much of the screen do you think we can take up? Here. Most of it. There we go. Oh. Hey, I think we can do all of it today. So the YouTube video has black bars on the top and bottom of it. Again, reminder, that is not our subscriber count. That is, I believe, for IGN or whoever it is we are watching. I think we're watching somebody who's watching the IGN stream. Here we are. And now I think this is the GameSpot one. This guy is going to probably be watching all of them, it seems. And they don't seem to be talking over the footage or anything, so that's good. If they do, I will change the feed over to one that won't. But yeah, they're just doing talking now. Talking about what they're expecting from Square Enix. I'm going to be talking about things we saw earlier today. The main thing is, starting with EA. I don't remember a lot from EA's conference. I remember Battlefield 5 is going to have a Battle Royale mode, because of course it will. It is also going to be World War II, but it's going to be an alternate reality, alternate dimension World War II, alternate timeline. There we go, there we go. Alternate timeline World War II. I don't think that Call of Duty has that same excuse for the things that they're changing about World War II. But we'll see when the games come out, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm interested to see what I'm not actually interested to see Call of Duty's take on Battle Royale, but I am interested to see what Battlefield can come up with, because they've always been better at building large maps with lots of vehicle combat and things like that. You know, they have aircraft and stuff. I think that'll make it a lot more interesting, perhaps, depending on how much of that they decide to keep in. We'll see. And then they've got the destructible environments and such with their, oh god, what did they call it back in during the Battlefield 4? It was Levolution, right? Does anybody remember that? That was funny. Aside from that, they talked about sports, which I tuned mostly out for. And I think they talked about some other stuff. The main thing, oh god, what? The main things I remember, Anthem. They talked about Anthem for a bit. They said no or no loot boxes, and they said no game-changing microtransactions. It sucks that, you know, it's kind of funny that EA put themselves in a situation where they have to say that. So Anthem will apparently have cosmetic mods, but otherwise, it still kind of looks like a Destiny clone to me. I don't know what we can really expect from it outside of that. I mean, you know, flying around with robots. Nate says that the map looks like it'll probably, or he heard the map's going to be smaller than it was in Destiny. I don't necessarily think that that's going to be a problem, but we will, you know, once we get some some hands-on time with it, we'll know for sure what we can do or not do with it. All in all, still nervous about it. I still don't feel great about it for some reason. I heard that the single-player mode was going to be entirely in a hub world. You're not going to play any of the story missions in the map. In that way, I think it's supposed to be sort of like how Monster Hunter does their story, where the maps are multiplayer, the place where you actually play the game, and then the main part of the series, excuse me, all the story stuff, you go into town, you talk to NPCs, that's how you get the story done. I can see them doing that, and that's a pretty easy way to do it. Have cutscenes in town, and have gameplay in the maps. I mean, it's a little, you know, it's fine. It's fine. If it works, it's fine. Mech suits are cool. There are 4 different classes, we found out. And that's it. I mean, again, kind of like with Destiny, except Destiny only has 3, so that's a +1 there. So I don't know what to expect from that. The only other thing I remember from the EA conference is that they talked about this mobile game. Nobody knew what it was at first. They got a couple of shoutcasters to talk about what was happening on the screen, but they didn't say what the game was first. They just kind of jumped into it. Suddenly we were watching a mobile game play out. A turn-based strategy, hex-based mobile game. With these, it looked like it was a card game. You used your cards to place units, or something. I don't remember it too well. All I remember is that at the end of it, they said the name of it, and then they said pre-alpha. You can download the pre-alpha. And that makes no sense. Because, I mean, like a beta's fine. Beta's always been something that companies are willing to have open or have players play. Because beta means feature complete. We've done everything for the game, we just need to have it tested for this or that reason, usually online. And occasionally for bug spotting. Alpha, that one's a little bit more weird because alpha means not feature complete. I guess it'd be more like if you played early Minecraft. It's not really a beta if it's not feature complete, although you could argue that Minecraft still isn't feature complete. Either way, if a game's not feature complete, it's an alpha. And kind of pushing it a bit. I don't know why you would want to have an open alpha, but, you know, companies do. Sometimes they mean beta when they say alpha. And then pre-alpha. Well, that means that the game's not playable. So, I don't know. I don't know what they're expecting me to think about there. I don't know. That annoyed me. The fact that they said that. It's the only other thing I remember from the EA conference. Otherwise, pretty forgettable. I think they apologized to the audience. Not sure. Anyway. Oh, hey. The hype is fake AF, JK, Jaden. Hi, Jaden. Yeah, I don't know, oh, you're talking about the E3. Jaden, hey, how's things down there in LA? We're about to do the conference for the day. PC Game Show, Mavericks Proving Grounds. I don't know anything about that one. You know, you'd think I would. I was more interested, I was hoping that the Microsoft one would at least tease Age of Empires, but they didn't talk about it at all. So, I have to wait until that to see Age of Empires 4. Which means I'm definitely watching it, and then probably more Ooblets, because, you know, Ooblets is going to be the game of the, that wins E3, obviously. Best game in the show. Always, forever. Am I off today and tomorrow? No! I am not off to tomorrow, just today, but I don't have to work until 1, which means I will be able to do the Nintendo conference. That's the plan anyway. I hope my voice is okay. I'm looking at the stream here. I can't hear it, obviously, but I just want to make sure that you can hear me alright. But no, I'm off today, not off tomorrow, but I'll make time for Nintendo. Beyond that, can't make any other promises. Off all day today, though. Nate's going to be here in, probably about a half hour. Hopefully he gets here around the start. No, I'm not in Discord. I can certainly set it up. Would you like to join in? We can have a discussion. It's much nicer than talking to myself about how E3's been going so far. So let me turn on the Discord here. Discord is, I already have it open. There it is. So I'll just hop in. Oh, okay, there it is. Please ignore. Alright. Let's go into the live stream voice chat here. I'm probably going to want to turn off the push to talk feature. User settings, voice video, push to talk, turn that off. There we are. Alright. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. I'll just hang out in the, excuse me. I'll hang out in the room. So let me know when you want to start, Jaden. Or if you want to just hang in. Hang out, talk a bit. I don't know. You're actually there, so you've actually seen some stuff that I haven't seen yet. So let's see. Aside from EA's conference, which was kind of forgettable overall, it wasn't bad per se, though. There were some cringy moments for sure. The announcer lady, I forget what her name was. She looked a lot like Meg Turney, but she wasn't Meg Turney. She was somebody else. And there was some cringy dialogue in there. I think Nate said she was from the GameStop TV thing, which is he works there now, so he has to listen to her all the time, and for that he dislikes her, which is reasonable.
Yo.
Oh, there you are, Jaden. Hi, Jaden. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on a second. The way that the audio is set up here means that you are quieter than I am. Okay.
I see.
There we go. I fixed it. Hey, so, how's E3 going for you so far?
Hello.
Hello? Yes, Jaden. We seem to have lost Jaden. Well, alright. I tried. I can say that I tried. We tried. You and me, we both tried. Well, he was on... I guess he kept his promise. He was on for a bit. He said hello, and then he left. Alright, so I guess in lieu of that, let's go ahead and talk about, what we've seen from the next conference, which I believe was Microsoft's. You go into Microsoft, we weren't really expecting much, and it was actually pretty good, surprisingly. There was some stuff that was a little kind of frustrating.
Alright.
Oh, there you are.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's alright.
I was using an adapter that can charge my phone and let me use headphones, but it wasn't working out, so I just switched over to my other headset.
Yeah, I believe that those types of devices usually split the way the audio works.
Yeah, it just wasn't working out for me, so I just switched back, but dude, it's E3. How's it going?
Oh, yeah, man, it is E3, and it's going pretty good.
Cool, man. Down here holding the fort in LA, and it is super exciting.
Oh, I believe it. There was a lot of hype on screen. Hey, we were trying to figure out where you were sitting in the audience when the camera went over.
Front row. So
we have a
I wasn't on
guesses.
I was on the front row.
Front row of all of them?
Front row on the right side.
Front row right side on every conference so far?
No, just for Microsoft. Microsoft's the only one I've actually gotten to attend live, just because we actually had other meetings and events going on. So that's kind of what's going on. We actually have a couple more meetings going up later today. Going back out to EA Play today to hopefully go play Anthem and a couple other great games like Battlefield 5. Then tonight we have an exclusive play event with Xbox. I'm going to try to play a couple of games that they're bringing tonight to the show. And then tomorrow we have some meetings lined up with PlayStation to hopefully check out some stuff there. So it's going to be a really busy week. And I of course, we're playing Smash Brothers tomorrow.
Oh,
at
wow,
11
that's great.
We have a reservation for 11 a.m. tomorrow to play Smash Brothers. That's Pacific time. And so
that's
I'll let you know how it is. That's literally
it's a couple. That's like 2 hours after the conference, I guess. Yeah.
But an hour after showtime start.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna be there. We're gonna be all up in it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So this morning we're actually gonna take a kind of like a break, if you will, and we're going to we're actually heading up to basically it's called Void VR. You ever heard of it?
Void VR? No, I haven't.
So Void VR is basically a a video game simulator where they put you in the shoes of a character. In this case, it is a Star Wars theme mission. So we're actually going to be stormtroopers. And what they do is they do an overlay over a real environment. So they overlay a virtual environment over real surroundings, and you wear like this pack. Think like laser tag.
Oh, you're talking about like mixed VR, the mixed reality thing?
Exactly. And we're going to do that here in about now.
Okay,
actually, we're about to
pretty cool.
head out right now. So we're kind of taking up downtime, letting you run the show, but I figure I'd hop on and say hello and whatnot. And we're just packing up gear, getting ready to go out for the day. It should be a good one, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. And our first vlog was just posted a couple hours ago, so you guys can definitely go check that out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll probably do that, too.
It's mostly us screwing around.
Let's see, I think we have 2 hours between this one and the next one, so once this is over, I'll probably look at it.
For sure. Well, I was going to encourage you to... I was going to say, so yesterday we didn't get a whole lot of footage because we're literally just in a conference all day long, right? And then after the Xbox conference, we went and sat in a room with only like 400 other people. We were front row. There's actually a picture of it. I don't know if you want to pull it up on stream or show it or whatever, but over on Twitter, there's a picture on Aaron Greenberg's Twitter. And you'll see me and my buddy Jordan to the left of me at Xbox Fan Fest sitting front row.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look at that.
It's on Aaron Greenberg's stuff. Got wallet.
Probably not looking at the right Eric Greenberg.
Aaron Greenberg, Aaron.
Oh.
He's the head of marketing for Microsoft for Xbox.
Okay, I see. Never mind.
Yeah.
Aaron Greenberg. There we go. That looks more correct. Okay, let's take a look here. Media, scroll down a bit. Oh, yeah, wow. Look at that, Jaden. All front and center.
Yeah, right there. And then my buddy Jordan, who's traveling with me, is to my left. So, you're right on the screen, right?
Right there.
Wallet. Charger cable.
Let me try this.
Oh, I didn't lock it.
So you can do
I'm about
this. There we go.
And just a heads up, I'm going off Wi-Fi to cellular. So give me just a second.
And that guy. Where's that guy? I don't remember. She is wearing a hat. That's fun. Yeah, so you're one of the ones who was wearing the luminescent shirt. It showed up real good on the camera.
Yeah, that's actually an Xbox jersey that they gave us. They gave us all custom Xbox jerseys. So very exciting. This whole thing has been really surreal. It's been cool. In fact, also if you go to my Twitter on InfoArcade or at Real InfoArcade, you can see the swag bag that Xbox hooked us up with.
Yeah, I think I saw that last night, actually. I did see a picture of it, but let me get it pulled up here.
You can pull it up for the stream. Might as well. We got some time to kill before Square Enix kicks off. And I want to kind of talk about that, too, and see what you're hoping to see and go over expectations and such. Okay.
Let's see, that's a picture of Jordan Jackson eating a hot dog. Okay, now I know which guy you were talking about.
Yeah.
Alright, there we are. Yeah, this picture. I remember this picture.
The swag bag that we got from Microsoft. Definitely dope. So,
right,
we
so
have 2 of those.
The FanFest jersey. Is that a Mixer shirt, or is that the bag?
Yeah, so a Mixer t-shirt.
Oh, the FanFest bag is over there. Okay. It's like a tiny backpack.
Got a Gears 5 t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, that sure is a Duke, isn't it? I didn't see that on the original picture.
Yeah, we got a Duke. Hold on one second. I'm going to try to help Jordan get directions to this next place we're going to real quick.
Sounds good.
I'm not being a very good co-pilot because I decided to hop on the stream.
Yeah, I get it. Let's see. I'll just talk about the stuff you got here from what I see. So that's Battleground, or hold on. Yeah, player unknown Battlegrounds. You got a little sports.
Yeah, I got a water bottle. Yep, and we also got 2 years of Xbox Game Pass.
What is a? Oh, okay.
So a 2-year subscription to that. That's pretty exciting.
We got Hyper Universe.
Hyper Universe. That is basically a new free-to-play side-scrolling MOBA game that's coming to Xbox. And they gave us some, and it's free-to-play, but they gave us some additional DLC because I guess it's based mostly on cosmetics and stuff. That's how they make their money or whatever. But that actually does include some. Yeah, you could try. Yeah, you could back out. Dude, this is sketch. Cannot see anything. Actually, I can see from here. I can see from here, so if you stay right here, I can tell you when to go. You're good after this car passes.
So, Hyper Universe, that's this right here. There's the Battlegrounds bottle. Cape Days, that's
let's talk about more interesting stuff in that bag. So, they gave us a couple hats. What was the big thing in there? So, we talked about the Duke. They gave us a Duke controller.
Yeah.
That was super exciting.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
And they gave us a 2 terabyte Seagate hard drive, the Sea of Thieves edition.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's
I saw
a 2
the Seagate
terabyte
logo.
hard drive.
I didn't realize that it was okay, that's pretty impressive.
And
they just gave you
fact,
a 2 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah, breaking news, little known fact, they have external SSDs coming later this year from Seagate for Xbox.
That's really cool.
Yeah, very cool. So that will be announced very publicly as far as like pricing and sizing and everything coming soon, but just keep an eye out on that. Very exciting stuff. Because me and Jordan, we work at Dell, and so we were like pretty much nerding out over the hard drives, and everyone else was like, whatever. And we were like, this is so exciting because, and then they gave everybody a one of their hard drives. So very, very cool stuff.
That's pretty cool. Hey, are you going to use that? Because I could swap it out with my current one. You can have mine.
I may be using it, but we could definitely talk about it when I get back. So let's see. I'm watching
There's the Fan Fest
let's
pass.
go by.
We already talked about the jersey. You got a scarf.
Yeah, so the scarf and the pin on the scarf is really cool. So
that's a pin.
They dedicated the show to Xbox Addict. They dedicated the show to him, who actually was a huge game fan, Xbox collector, and he actually was paralyzed in military combat, and then he actually passed away from complications due to a blood clot in April. And so they actually dedicated FanFest to him, and they created a special pin and special controller. And so it's been really, really cool to just see the Xbox under him. But we're actually going to go back, try to get some gameplay footage tonight from them, and it'll be fun. So Square Enix is about to launch. It's about to take off. What are your thoughts on all of that?
Well, I think we're going to see some video game. Well, let's see. So far, they've talked about. I expect them to talk more about Tomb Raider. Maybe show some. I think that at this point we've seen. We know that there's going to be at least 3 games there at their show, maybe more.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they're reserving the gameplay for their stuff. The new Tomb Raider one, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, right? And then also Kingdom Hearts
is that
3.
Ubisoft? I guess, or Square Enix. That's Square Enix.
Yeah, Crystal Dynamics.
Square Enix conference. Yeah, this isn't Ubisoft conference. Gotcha.
Then
yeah,
I got it mixed up this morning too. I was like, gotta find that Ubisoft thing. Nate told me it started at 9, so I woke up, or at 8, so I woke up extra early to get into it, and then I looked it up and I realized, it's not for 4 hours, We got the
Yeah, it
time
looks like they're
zones
showing right now.
slipped
They're
through.
showing some Tomb Raider footage actually right now. So they just started. Kind of watching it with you.
Huh?
Wow.
I'm showing that they haven't quite started yet.
Okay.
I'm showing that they still got a couple of minutes. They had Tomb Raider footage at the Microsoft event. It was, I think.
They did. Very cool. You definitely now can see the full transformation of Lara Croft and just how dark and how gritty her world has gotten.
She definitely seems a lot more like her old self, but you know, like a combination of her old persona, the old style of game, and then definitely the new one.
Absolutely. So, you know, and we also saw Kingdom Hearts 3, which is something I was not expecting to see at Xbox. We knew it was coming to Xbox, like I've known for a while, because they announced it years ago, but they haven't really made it a large focal point, if you will. And then today, or yesterday, out of all days, they're just like, boom, we're going to show Square Enix at our conference. And I think a lot of it had to do with Xbox wants to show that they are in it for all fans, both Japanese gamers and Western gamers alike. And that's why they're really trying to pull in these Asian-based developers, like people from China and people from Korea and Japan. They want those people involved in making their games. I mean, that's why they acquired Ninja Theory.
Well,
that's huge.
I wish them luck.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see if they can turn around that market. Just because we already know how far behind they are in sales over there in terms of console, compared to Nintendo and PlayStation. Just a giant over there. Right. So, anyway, yeah, it's pretty insane, man. It is pretty insane. So,
well, it can't be that insane. They don't have the Crash Bandicoot
I
license.
When speaking with Aaron Greenberg yesterday, I can confirm that it was actually brought up. I mean, Xbox fans are really excited to see Kingdom Hearts, a Square Enix title that's been in demand and a PlayStation exclusive for a long time for the most part. I can confirm that there are currently no plans to bring any of the previous games over, like the remaster that they have been releasing. There are no plans to bring those remixes over. And in fact, that's actually not an Xbox decision. It's actually going to come down to Square and supporting it. So I'm assuming that if you're an Xbox fan and you're wanting Square Enix, not only is constant communication and like blowing them up on Twitter and requests and things like that going to be very helpful, but really, you know what's going to help bring those games over to the Xbox? It is sales. So if you do think you would love to see those games come over to the Xbox One, money speaks louder than words.
Sorry,
in this business.
Sorry, Jaden, we got 15 seconds left.
All right. Well, perfect. Well, let me see if I can tune in to the spot you're on so I can watch with you.
Okay.
Because on mine, then again, I'm in LA, so it's probably a little different. I'm getting access to a lot of different stuff. Let's see here.
Okay. You know, I might be watching a stream of a stream. That might be why it's taking so long. 12:08 is at the time I have, or I guess 10:08 where you're at. Let me turn the sound on here.
Showcase 2018.
Coolio.
皆さんこんにちは。スクエアエニックスの
Hi, Matsuda from Square
Square
Enix.
Enix
Thanks for you're welcome.
2018をご視聴いただきありがとう
I'm
ございます。
glad I am. If you're looking for the specific video we're watching, it's
2018
from
年度に発売を予定しているタイトルを中心にご紹
who's
介い
this
たしま
guy?
す。
The Gaming Revolution,
豪華
because
ラ
it
イン
was
ナップ
one
に
of the
加え、
first ones up
もち
there.
ろん
Didn't look
最
like he was
新
going
情
to
報
talk
も
over
お届
anything,
けし
so
ま
I
すの
picked
で、
this one.
どうぞ最後までご視聴ください。
Yeah, I'm on the same part you are where Masuda's talking.
一緒に楽しみましょう。
Let's enjoy together indeed, Matsuda.
There is a moment.
For sure. And I don't have a whole lot of time. I mean, I'm about to actually hop off here in a couple
when we
minutes.
must make a
That's
choice.
fine.
But
Nate
real
should be
quick,
here
Will shape our
soon.
destiny. Or
Um,
fight
with Square
to become
Enix,
who we're
do you
meant to be.
think we're gonna see any more surprises today?
Oh, well, maybe. I know that they're going to talk about... I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about... their big titles this year are Tomb Raider, Kingdom Hearts 3, and probably more about Final Fantasy 7. We've seen some gameplay a little bit, so I imagine they're going to have more to show this year on that.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I don't know what else to expect from them. I don't think they have anybody doing Hitman right now. You know, they own a lot of properties and that aren't really being actively developed, I think. So,
Yeah.
you know, they could pull really anything out of their hat. We could get Final Fantasy 15 Extreme Fishing VR2. I would be excited for that.
Yeah, sure. It's true. We could. So, all right, man. Well,
Yep, jumping right in with the. This is a new cutscene. Oh, that guy's dead. That guy was in the other cutscene. He was like, "You can trust me, Lara," and now he's dead.
Come on! Come on!
Yeah, dude.
Sucks to be that guy. She got her seatbelt on. She's okay.
Hi, my name is Daniel Chailloux,
Oh man.
game
Well,
director.
I
at
love the
Montreal.
high
You've
pace action.
just seen the beginning of Shadow the Tomb Raider, which will
Tomb
deliver
Raider
on
always
Lara
have.
Croft's
So
defining
good.
moment
So.
as she raced to stop.
Anyway, all right, man. We're gonna go get some more footage.
Lara will
Make
have
sure you
to
stay
confront
tuned, and we'll talk
brutal
later
jungle
tonight.
environment
You
in
enjoy
order to survive.
your day of conference.
Even though that she's more
Absolutely,
confident
and
more
you
capable,
enjoy your
she will
day
still
full
be
of
outgunned
fun
and outnumbered
activities.
by Trinity.
All right, sounds
She will
good,
have to
man.
use
See you later.
everything she
Bye.
learned from the jungle
Bye.
and use it in order to survive. We call this becoming one with the jungle. Let's take a
Becoming
look
one
what
with
this
the
means
turtle.
for gameplay.
Any of you guys come through here?
Tau team, Croft is on a
Well, do they come through here?
I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ. We'll get her, sir.
Show me her corpse, and your entire team is next to her for deacon training. Rourke out.
Terrible. I'll kill you all!
30 experience point. Oh, so this is a multiplayer mode? I really do not care for the, like, subscriber thing this guy has. It's kind of annoying. I noticed it before because there was always, like a little video playing up there earlier.
Base camp's having trouble receiving you. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal.
Molotov cocktail.
I got it.
It's like, what that? What that? Oh, wow. He is dead. She stabbed him in the neck. Well, alright. That looks like it may have killed the man. Laura is now Master Assassin.
Kappa team still has eyes on Jonah Maeda.
I guess I don't have a lot to say about this one, just because it's nice to see some gameplay, though. I figured this is what they were going to do. I was just talking about that, wasn't I? This is all going to be about showing gameplay.
Can we get more light in here?
Because they've already shown off
Kappa team still
a
has
cinematic
eyes on
trailer
Jonah
for
Maeda.
this, and they've shown off a cinematic trailer for Kingdom Hearts, so we should just see
Can you spell me a
gameplay
bit?
for this
Got a
conference. That's the
chicken
main
with
thing I'm
Maltese.
expecting.
Sure. Gives me something to do. Hey.
It looks fun,
You know
though. It
Maltese's
looks right up my
access
alley.
010353 Mike.
Hey, heading over there now.
What was that?
Need some backup here.
It's probably nothing.
This place is empty.
Body here.
Looks recent. Guards up.
What happened
Gotta find
here?
out what's going on. You, take point.
Lead the way.
Maybe there.
That's not what taking point or leading the way means. Very vicious. Very vicious, Laura. So is this supposed to be like a stealth game now? Or is this just a stealth mission? Oh, Or was it always a stealth game? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to play one yet. They always looked fun. They're definitely a game that's right up my alley. This is definitely the type of game I really like and enjoy. I just haven't had a chance to play it yet. What was that? Is she, oh god, what's his name? I can't remember. The guy from, Zero himself. I don't know. Experience points. Was that always there?
We hope that you like what you've just seen. There's so much depth
I hope I liked
combat
it too.
that we cannot wait to show you more. There's new traversal techniques like rappelling and wall running. We even have a full 360-degree underwater swimming, which means
underwater swimming.
Underwater exploration.
That's even better than above water swimming.
We have also one of the biggest hub we ever created.
Biggest hub ever created.
Featuring.
That's great. My favorite games always have large hub worlds, so I have to run for like 15 minutes between talking to NPCs to get things done.
But for now, we're gonna leave you with a video
that's
that will give
the
you
best
a taste
thing to do in a
what
video
to
game
out
is
of
have
Shadow
giant
Tomb
hub
Raider
worlds.
And how
Because that's the point of hub worlds. You want them to be big so you can walk around them a lot. Those are cats. She's climbing down rope, she's climbing up a mountain, she's doing slingshot, she's fighting a moray. I think the fighting the moray is kind of silly. But alright. You do you, Lord. Or I guess Crystal Lioness in this case. These games are always so, like, they're kind of like, Uncharted, but a little more, like, brutal. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Maybe it's Shadow of the Tomb Raider because of the extra emphasis on stealth systems. I'm going to turn this part down a little bit.
We stand together. We are the
this is a Final Fantasy thing.
New challenges and surprises await us.
Stormblood. Wait, they're still talking about Stormblood? This isn't a new expansion? Yeah, that's it for it. And that is Titan, and it's the Ultima weapon. It's cool. Yeah, alright. I've already done that. What is that? I haven't done that yet. This is like just a Tower of Primals. That's kind of cool, if that's what this is. That's a really big dungeon. It's a little robot. He does a little trance. Oh, he's got laser beams. Death is a minor inconvenience, and there were gears.
You will pay for what you have done with blood.
This looks kind of neat. I stopped playing Final Fantasy XIV. I realized, while I like MMOs, it just wasn't the type of MMO I was looking for. Ah, there it is. Patch 4.3. So this isn't DLC, this is just a patch story update with a story update in it. Whoa, hey, hold on a second. Oh, this is great. Oh, yeah! Okay, I might have to reinstall it now. That looks hype. Look at that. It's Rathian. I'll fight a Rathalos. I'll do that. I'll fight Rathalos in a Final Fantasy game. Look at him, he goes, Rah! Oh, that's great. Final Fantasy Cross, Summer 2018. That's great. That looks fun. Okay, alright, fine. Fine, Final Fantasy. Fine, you got me. You got my money. Damn it, I thought I was done with that game. Oh well. My guild's gonna be happy to know that I'm back. Oh yeah, that's right. I should have known that we were gonna talk about this. We don't know anything about this one. This is the I'm a Superhero game, whatever it's called. Like Imaginarium.
Spirit is ready for battle.
also.
Hi everyone, my name is Michel.
Oh, that's cute. That was cute. The creative directors of Life is Strange are a bit French.
It's a brand new story in the Life is Strange universe. And this full experience
probably because they're French. That would make sense.
On the 26th of June.
To us, Life is Strange is not a single turn or set of characters. Captain Spirit is our way for introducing the players to the many stories we want to tell in this.
Okay, so they plan on having like an expanded universe. I don't.
But it will be your first step.
I have Life is Strange. I haven't played a lot of it. I don't know. I imagine that could be interesting enough.
We cannot wait for you to experience Chris's story.
For people who are into the game.
Have a great E3, and from all the Life is Strange team and Dontnod, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now I just need to make a cool costume for Captain Spirit.
So he's making costumes. He's just shooting fireballs. Oh, he's a cape on. Okay, that looks great. This looks familiar. We saw this a bit ago, didn't we?
The power of light.
This seems to be a Dragon Quest title. Maybe this is the Switch one. Or maybe this is something new. I don't know anything. I feel like I'm going to say this a lot during this conference. I don't know anything about X title. But no, I think like most Americans, I don't know anything about Dragon's Quest. Other than it's drawn by the guy who did, by Akira Toriyama.
Yet still you have your life.
Dragon Ball Z guy.
It is your fate to
It's
save this
Warhammer,
world.
but alright.
For this, you must survive. Bright luminary.
Look at that sword, it glows! That's a pretty fancy sword. You got an army of monsters doing fighting, it's cutscene, it's cutscene, it's cutscene, it's cutscene. It's also a cutscene. Shooting light out of his hand. Oh, the light is a sword. And it pierced that sky vagina. He's got that orb exploded. Those people are there now choking. There's an old guy with a Scottish accent. There's an eagle. Gets wrecked by Zeus. It's a Ponzi guy. It's a pretty cool gate. It's a sword. He hit the dragon. The dragon got hit by a sword. That's an Ifrit, or, you know, whatever they want to call it in this game. Hey, horses! Not a lot of JRPGs I've seen use mounts in any real way. You usually just have to traverse the overworld via walking. So the fact that there's a horse is nice. Ah, yes, the Dragon Balls.
Do not look back until your time is through.
What does that even mean? Oh, yeah! Rainbow Road confirmed for Dragon Quest 64. Echoes of an elusive age. So this is the Switch one though, right?
We swear to protect you.
Do you swear?
While we live, none shall defeat you. Yep. We're all in this together.
Ah, I see. They start with the butt.
Let's do this. Lead on, darling.
She must be the sex character. And that's the Ponzi guy. And that's the main character who does not talk. That's the thief who has lots of charisma. And the little one is the white mage that is the cute and happy all the time. I don't know who's talking right now. I thought this guy wasn't going to talk. If it keeps doing that, I'm gonna find another stream. That little corner thing's annoying enough. Might just find the GameSpot stream. Pull that up instead. As I probably should have done from the start. Yes, I know. I know! I know. It's my fault. Okay, what is this? Oh yeah, aren't they also in charge of Octopath Traveler? Or is that like a spin-off? I don't remember. CE... I wasn't paying attention to the start of this. What's this? Gottharhafen. This looks interesting. I like the kind of sketchy art style. Reminds me of like... well, a couple other games. Darkest Dungeon. Reminds me of Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss isn't a video game. But it feels like one. Oh, this is the Dark Souls thing, is it? Or is this Down Below? Are they finally doing Down Below? Is this Down Below? Are we getting Down Below? They said Down Below isn't finished. I should have told Jaden that. I should have been like, you know what I think's going to be this year? I think there's going to be Down Below. I think they're finally going to release it. Because they said it's not canceled. Oh, it's Babylon's fault. I don't know what that is. But that looks like a Dark Souls ripoff. As far as I can tell from the... oh, it's Platinum Games. Well, it's automatically good, so... I can't shit-talk that one. Platinum Games can't make bad game. They can try. They're not good at it. They're not good at failing. They tried it once. They tried failing once. They kind of succeeded, but not really. Not very well. You know, there was that Legend of Korra game they made.
A masterpiece.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they owned that franchise. Yep, we are aware that that is coming to Xbox. So I guess Square Enix is more like a direct than it is an actual conference. I don't know how I missed that. I understood Sony's is supposed to be a direct this year. I didn't realize Square Enix's was. I thought when they said there's a Square Enix conference that it meant that there is a conference with a stage and people talking at me. I do like this better though. Become as Gods edition.
Wheresoever you wander.
Every time I see those lines I'm like, oh, Kami! And then it's not.
Along the way. The adventure will be one.
Another Final Fantasy game. Tactics? Tactics? Switch. Oh, no, this is Octopath Traveler. Okay, yeah, so I was right, that is a Square Enix game.
Dancer, apothecary, thief, hunter.
I haven't paid super close attention. Can I talk about this for a second? This game looks fun, but they have the bloom turned up way too much. Somebody was like, modern graphics, we need to put so many modern graphics in this old 8-bit game. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. I thought, you know, I even thought that, like, maybe the particle effects in, I mean, maybe I'm a little old-fashioned on that, because I didn't like the, oh god, what is it? Four Swords Adventures effects that much. I was like, just make it like the old one. Oh yeah, Just Cause is owned by them. That trailer was really hype, though, honestly. It looked cool. I think Crackdown 3 looks better, though.
Welcome to Just Cause 4 and the return of Rico.
I guess this one is going to be a gameplay thing.
Everything and everyone he knows. Rico has arrived in the fictional South American.
I completely forgot how many games that we've already seen were owned by that, and I also completely forgot about Dragon's Quest. Ah, man. I should have known. I should have known. Yeah, there was like 6 or so games out here owned by Square Enix. They're pretty major this year. As far as releases go, or for the next year. Definitely more than Bethesda was.
introduction of extreme weather.
Extreme weather. I just want to know, if I'm in the squirrel suit, can I jump into the tornado and use it to get altitude and then fly out with the squirrel suit? That's all I want to know.
Predictable and deadly sandstorms and roaring blizzards. Witness the spectacular destruction.
Oh, sorry. It's early morning for me.
Creating fun opportunities for creative sandbox gameplay.
Yes, I saw him flying towards it.
Our vehicles have been totally overhauled. New additions that offer extra gameplay opportunities.
Okay, that's good. Vehicles are good. I like vehicles.
And even wrecking balls are all fun in our world. We have new handling on
That
bikes
looks
and
fun.
cars, as well as exotic vehicles like jet skis and microjets.
Oh, that's a microjet. I thought it looked kind of weird.
Grapple is now fully customizable and has been overhauled to make it more intuitive for newcomers, while offering greater depth for a more experienced player. The grapple now has more tethers than ever before, and the ability to
Oh, that sounds fun.
in the all-new airlifters, making the grapple an incredibly powerful.
Oh my
creative
god.
tool.
That's so silly.
Meanwhile,
It's like the Zelda thing.
together our free-form, go anywhere,
It's like they
do
played
anything
Breath of the Wild and they were like, you know what? We can do this too!
stakes for Rico have never been higher.
It looks fun. I think Crackdown looks more fun. Sorry, I'm sorry, but I want to play the Terry Crews simulator. I don't really care for this art style. It's kind of boring.
Each archetype comes with unique abilities, with AI designed
Even though they got a lot of cool features, it just doesn't grab me like Crackdown does.
advanced systemic world. Everything you've seen, from the incredible physicalized destruction to empowering.
I guess if they have a dance button, I'll consider it.
Brand new, best-in-class, open-world Apex engine. Welcome to Just Cause 4.
Just cause. Why? Just cause. I'm sure that joke's been made so many times. That was probably low hanging, way too low hanging. Shouldn't have made it. It was a trap! It was a trap! I shouldn't have done it! But I did! It's too late! What's this? Crystal's Final Fantasy, right? Is this a Final Fantasy thing? This is Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy? Is that what this is? What Final Fantasy is this? Just tell me. This isn't Final Fantasy. That's New York City. This guy with a hat. He takes his hat off. Yeah, he is pretty funny. Yo. Oh, hey, wait, hold on. Please tell me that this is Please tell me that this is like Square Enix's foray into a full motion video game, an FMV game. I would be so down with that. I am so ready for FMV to come back. Oh, no, never mind. Turn into a video game. That is pretty cool, though. It shows you how far graphics have come. I remember years ago, it was like during, I think Xbox 360, during that release, we were like, wow, don't these graphics look amazing? They look amazing, they look practically real. Still don't quite look real. But every game, every couple of years, we get a little bit closer to getting that realisticness. Ah, here we are, Kingdom Hearts. Gameplay, right? Please. I don't want just a second trailer. The light together is gathering, hearts-driven oath by the one who does the serving. Ah, yes, so my... yeah, we saw this. We saw this already. This has already been seen by us.
A walking, talking snowman.
Yes, we are aware. We have all seen Frozen.
Olaf, are these your
We also already saw this trailer. This trailer was shown at the Microsoft conference. Show new stuff. Oh, that's a deer. Heartless.
That's amazing. You can control ice.
Yeah, she's got bitchin' ass ice powers. What you gonna do about it?
Is hurt people.
Yep, it hurts people. But turns out that's what this game wants you to do anyway. So, you know, ice dragons, that's cool. A lot of new Heartless in this game. We've seen a lot. And then there's that new mechanic there. Cooking? Cooking. Cooking is a mechanic. Oh boy, that sounds fun. That's a Wreck-It Ralph summon. I don't know what that is. That looks like it might be some other type of new mechanic, like a field mechanic. Kind of like how gummy ships are back. Super exciting. Oh yeah, that's more like it.
That doesn't mean you should change. Accept the power you're given.
See, I'm kind of confused because some of these, let's talk about this for a second. Some of these people I thought died. Oh, hey! Whoa! What the heck? And there's that flood of Heartless that they showed in the very first trailer. It's Heracles again. I remember that scene. He's gonna fight that pig boy. Monsters Inc. I think it's the first time we saw Monsters Inc. I like the monster Heartless. They got little bubbly eyes. She's supposed to be dead. Why is she back? Can somebody explain to me why she's back? She died. She died in like the second game. Not Kingdom Hearts 2, but the one before that. He's dead too! They're dead! We killed them during the card game, Chain of Memories. They should have died. Sorry, spoilers for people who haven't played Chain of Memories. But honestly, at this point, if you're that far behind, this is the second game. It's the second game that ever came out for Kingdom Hearts. And now Aqua's evil. That's not apparently a spoiler that they want to bother hiding. I want to know why these people that died in Chain of Memories are still alive, alright? That's the thing I want to know. So that was pretty much the same trailer we saw before. That's Monster Hunter. I thought we'd see gameplay. This is just a sizzle reel of things we just watched. Is this the end? Is this it? Is this it? What time is it? It's only been 30 minutes! Is this it? Is this the whole showcase? Is this all we're getting? Are you serious? Are you for real right now? You gotta be kidding me. This can't be it.
Thanks for joining the Square ENIX E3 Showcase.
This is it?
2018.
That's all you've got. So no Final Fantasy VII. And nothing new from Kingdom Hearts. You just showed the same trailer. You showed... Why would you do that? You did the thing with the Tomb Raider. You're not doing the thing here. That is it. That's it. Why is that it? Why is that it? Ah! This is absurd. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, Nate's not here yet. I need to find out what Nate's doing and why he's not here yet. I guess. And then I'm gonna see if I can find a different stream for the next conference, which is... I don't remember which one's the next conference, but I'll be able to tell that here in a minute, so... I'm going to put this back on hold for a hot minute. Alright, see you guys at the next conference. We will be back here in, what is it? I think it's in 2 hours. I should probably look at the schedule before I do that. Before I say anything or just put it on hold. Because I might just have to end the stream. Here we are, schedule. Scrolling. Okay. Square Enix at 10, 11, 12, 1. Okay. So we got 2.5 hours until Ubisoft. Yeah. I could try playing a game in here. No, I think I'm just going to end the stream for now. We don't have anybody actively watching except for Jaden, I think, at the moment. So we will stop here for now, and we will start again half an hour before the next conference. So I'm going to rename this. Alright, so that was disappointing. That was pretty disappointing, right? Anybody else disappointed? I was disappointed. When Nate gets here and watches it again, or watches it, he's going to be disappointed. It's going to be disappointment all around. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully, Ubisoft won't be as disappointing. Last year's was interesting, but so we've got Rayman, or we got the Rabbids, Mario X Rabbids game already. There is not going to be a Assassin's Creed this year. We may hear them talk about Watch Dogs 3 if Watch Dogs 2 did well enough for them to make a sequel. We will hear about The Division. We may hear about a DLC for the Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I am certain that they will talk about Starlink. Of those, Starlink is the only thing I'm really interested in. If they have anything new, that's great. I would like to see a new Rayman game. I'd like to see some, other stuff too. Something for the Switch would be nice. I know that Ubisoft likes the Switch, sort of. Oh, okay, an hour. We're down to about an hour now. Alright, so, yeah. That's basically my thoughts on the conference. I don't really have anything else to say. So, that's it. See you then. Bye!